Yesterday, the United States Supreme Court stopped the return of a man the government had already admitted had been accidentally, according to them, sent to the El Salvadorian prison CCOT, the notoriously dangerous one where he was sold into forced labor as in prison slavery. This man, Mr. Garcia, was a father, a husband to a US citizen, and he was taken away without any trial, without any charges. The federal government lied and said that he was a member of MS-13 and has thus far been fighting to have him be returned. He still remains without charges, and now it has been stopped. His return that should have happened last night in the middle of the night because a federal court had already ordered that he be returned. But no, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, John Roberts, ruled that this should be paused while the government made more arguments. So this man will spend more days and potentially weeks and months stuck in El Salvador after he was stolen out of his family by the US federal government. The Supreme Court also ruled yesterday in a 5-4 decision that the United States government could resume its deportation flights to El Salvador to send people into forced labor, to sell them into slavery in CCOT, where their heads will be shaved and they will be completely dehumanized in scenes that look reminiscent of Auschwitz. His Maryland community continues to protest and be outraged at this injustice that is taking place, where a man was abducted and disappeared, a man who had a court order protecting him to stay in the United States government because the court ruled that it would be dangerous to his life to be returned to El Salvador. But the Trump administration didn't care, and they continue to fight to keep him in forced labor in an El Salvadorian prison designed to keep terrorists. And now the IRS has announced that it will be sharing tax information from migrants with ICE, meaning that every single person who's a migrant in the US and their dependents' information will be sent right over to ICE so that they will know where they are. This is a dramatic escalation that is paired with the most troubling news of today that I heard, that the Trump administration wants $45 billion to expand their camp system. For perspective, the current system runs $3.4 billion a year. This would be a dramatic increase. It would be a camp system designed to hold millions and millions of people. And this is something out of horror stories. Now, please help me with some engagement, give me a follow, and please don't travel to the US.